Okay, Roshan, what all is happening in Manipur?
Sir, in Manipur, there is a ethnic violence between two communities. There is a community staying in plain area, that is Meitei community, and the tribals, that is Kuki and Naga. There is a violence between them regarding demand of STA status from Meitei community.
Okay. So when Manipur became a full state?
Sorry, sir, I'm not able to recall the year. But earlier it was a union territory, then it was given a status of full state.
Okay. What is the area of Manipur?
It is around 20,000 kilometers square.
Okay. And population?
Population, sir, I am not able to
Approx?
recall. Approximately 20 lakhs, I guess.
Okay. Approx 35 lakh at this time. In 2011 census, I think 26 lakh were there. Okay, so recently one of the important article of Indian Constitution was in news related to Manipur. Which article was that?
Related to Manipur, a special article.
Okay, actual two articles you can say. One is in part of 371 and another is Article 355. Are you aware about Article 355?
Yes, sir.
What is that?
Sir, Article 355 poses a responsibility on center to protect the state from internal rebellion or external aggression.
Okay, is it written internal rebellion?
No, sir, internal disturbances, I think it is internal disturbances, not internal rebellion.
Okay, if that situation arises, then what center will do?
Center takeovers most of the control, like law and order and all, and center can also impose Article 356, that is President rule, but by the time it can take over the law and order and all those activities without invoking.
Okay, so is there use of Article 355 from Government of India in Manipur?
There was a news that Article 355 is invoked, but still there is no notification from Ministry of Home Affairs till now.
Okay. There was a term related to Manipur violence. In extreme cases, shoot at sight order. Have you heard?
Yes, sir.
So who can give that order?
Sir, shoot and sight order, as far as I can think, it can be given by district magistrate.
Okay. District magistrate will not always be present at incident now or event place. Yes, you are right. District magistrate is the authority to issue that, but district magistrate always will not present in every place now.
Yes, sir.
So in place, who can give order?
Sir, in that case, I think the commanding authority should have special powers. Maybe there is a special power. I am not aware of that power. In case of emergency, he may be using the commanding authority there, either the army commander or CAPF or police personnel.
Okay, Aarti, you continue.
Okay, Raushan. So you were from Nalanda, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me something about Nalanda.
Nalanda is a part of Bihar state, which is lying in the southern part of Ganga, and historically it is famous for the center of education, and major activity of Nalanda is agriculture, and other than that there is a handicraft, basic handicraft industry also, but most of the population survives on agriculture.
Okay, what is the philosophy of Lord Buddha?
The Lord Buddha philosophy is promotion of non-violence, and he has given eightfold path through which we can get rid of all the sorrows that is in the world.
Okay, so as we know, according to the Bihar Economic Survey, southern Bihar is developing with a rapid high speed in comparison to northern Bihar. What is the reason behind this?
Means the reason behind developing of southern state is that there is no issue of flooding in southern Bihar, and there is a good amount of canals in Rohtas area, so that irrigation is getting done. A bit of mineral is also found in the border areas, that is in the nearby area of Jharkhand. So whatever industry lies in Bihar is in southern southern part of Bihar. So these factors are contributing in the development of South Bihar.
Okay, so what is ethanol policy and how it going to impact to the transport sector?
Ma'am, in Bihar, if we look at industry, we have very less industries, but the government is promoting the ethanol, the production of ethanol after the government of the biofuels policy that released in 20. It is being mixed in petrol so that we can lessen our import of petrol, and also a bit less harmful pollution is there. So the ethanol is being made from sugarcane molasses and all other plants or remains of paddy. In Bihar, this industry is going to contribute a lot because we have avenues in food processing industry only and not in mineral industries.
Okay. So why caste-based census is important as Bihar government is conducting caste-based census? Why it is important?
Ma'am, caste-based census is the government is giving the view that it will rationalize the reservation process, and we will have more focused view on the government welfare schemes if we know the exact position of different caste, which position is lagging for the reservation and all the efforts of government, so that we can focus directly on those, and those who are lag behind can benefit.
Okay, so tell me the two delimitations, like demerits of caste-based census.
Ma'am, caste-based census, people are knowing that the caste-based census is going to give them the welfare benefits. They may lie that whatever our status, and the data may not be the accurate one. And as our society is still a bit caste biased, after the release of data, there may be demand for new reservation, and it may leads to compartmentalization of the reservation we have.
Okay. So what are the problems of agriculture sector in Bihar? As we know, large part of Bihar population is involved in agriculture.
Yes, ma'am. Agriculture sector in Bihar faces multiple challenges. Like the main issue, the initial issue is of a small field area. Means most of the population in Bihar who are engaged in agriculture are marginal and small farmers, as per extent of 90%. So the investments get stopped, and other than that, the flooding issue in North Bihar, the lack of mechanization, and the lack of food processing industry and investment in agriculture, all these mars the agriculture in Bihar.
Okay, so tell me the steps or schemes which Bihar government has taken to improve the agriculture sector.
back in Bihar, there was a land consolidation took place, but currently there are Krishi roadmap. Earlier it was Krishi roadmap 2 and 2, 3, and the process for finalizing fourth one is going on. It is a whole process to develop the agriculture in Bihar. Under it, there are Krishi Yantra banks has been opened for mechanization of agriculture. For irrigation, the support is being provided. The seeds at subsidized rate, high yielding seeds are being provided, and the loan at easy rates from banks is also being promoted. So all these efforts are being taken.
Okay. So if we talk about the education sector of Bihar, it is not that much good, no, right now. So what are the problems education sector of Bihar is facing?
Ma'am, if we compare the education of Bihar to the whole country, obviously we are lacking. There are multiple regions in Bihar. Like we lack the number of schools and colleges, and even in those schools and colleges, we lack the adequate amount of teachers. And after those teachers are there is an issue of absenteeism of teachers, and teacher quality is also an issue. And to promote the higher education, government has started many higher educational institutes, but the quality still lacks in them, in laboratory or in other facilities. And there is an issue of brain drain because of unemployment, because after getting educated, the youth are not getting the employment here. So they try to escape from the state and take their employment and education in different place.
Okay. So as you are from Bihar, but you did your BTech from Rajasthan. So what cultural differences you have seen there?
There are many differences in Bihar and Rajasthan. Like in the clothing, food habit, and they have a very least tradition of non-veg food. In Bihar, we have a more on non-veg food. They have dal bati type of food. In Bihar, we have roti and rice. In clothing also, there is a lot of difference. In health sector also, Rajasthan is better than Bihar. They have good hospitals and all. Related to marriage also, there are differences.
Okay. So your first preference is CISF, right? Tell me something about CISF.
Ma'am, CISF is a internal security agency under Ministry of Home Affairs. It is securing the vital installations, major ports and airports, Delhi Metro. It is securing the places where a major chunk of economic activities is going on, and they are important for the growth of our country.
Okay, so what inspired you to join armed forces rather than going in any other sector?
Ma'am, it was since childhood when I used to see a person in uniform. I used to have a different feeling, a sense of pride or respect to be like them. So the pride in inkling toward armed forces came from there, and other than that, armed forces have a decent pay, good health facility, social respect, and stable job. So these all for bound me to go for armed forces.
Okay, so this year 2023, India is chairing SCO organization. Okay, tell me something about this Shanghai Cooperation Organization.
Shanghai Cooperation Organization is a group of 8 countries. Currently, there are 8 members, and other than India, Pakistan, China, Russia, and Central Asia, 4 countries are there. It has its headquarters in Beijing, and it is important for India's interest in Central Asia because those countries having rich oil sources and natural gas sources. So India can secure the energy from there. And other than that, SCO has a regional anti-terrorist structure that shares the intelligence data on terrorism. So it is also good for countering the terrorist activities in India. So it is beneficial for India in these aspects.
Okay. What is APSPA and what is the need of this act?
Ma'am, APSPA stands for Armed Forces Special Powers Act. It was initially initiated in 1958 to curb the insurgency in Northeast. Basically, what it does, it provides extraordinary powers to armed personnel posted in insurgent or disturbed areas. They can do the search operation, arrest without the warrant, and they can also use the force if needed, and without the worry of being prosecuted. So this is the special power, and the need of this act is because in those areas the violence is too much. There are multiple groups, and sometimes there are situations when there is no time to follow the due procedure like in normal places to take the order from magistrate, and also they have to act in a swift way. And also there's a fear that if I am prosecuted, so it gives a way to effectively act and curb the militancy and insurgency in those disturbed areas.
Okay. That's all from my side, sir.
Okay. Okay, Roshan, you worked in field of technology. Can you tell me something about one term known as Black Swan? Have you heard about Black Swan?
I have heard, but I'm not sure I am right or wrong.
Okay. So any incident, any event, or any technology, can you tell me which is currently, for example, emerging, which can change the technology scenario in coming days?
Right now, the artificial intelligence and machine learning sort of thing can change the future in a very different way and drastically.
Okay. So artificial intelligence, for example, it has been for a long time. In fact, since 1950, the work started. So it has been long time now. It is a gradual process. Any a specific thing or tool?
Recently, the OpenAI, a company from West, released a language model that is ChatGPT. It is getting the huge popularity because it can communicate with a person, and a person can do many of the things which erstwhile being done by normal people. Like it can write a letter or even it can write a code and phishing emails also. So it can drastically change how
you said about artificial intelligence. Who is known as father of artificial intelligence?
Sorry, sir, I cannot recall the name. Recently, he resigned from Google. There was a news, but I am not able to recall his name.
Okay. Have you heard the name of John McCarthy?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So in 1950s, he started working on that. Okay. As a person who has worked in IT sector, and Bihar is lagging in technology, specifically in IT and other things. So, for example, if you are made consultant of Bihar government to promote IT infrastructure in Bihar, some of the steps you will suggest to government of Bihar?
In Bihar, what I see, we lack at two fronts. In villages, there was a scheme that there will be common service center, and through it, the telemedicine or other other benefits that government is providing, they can take. But somewhere I see there is either no office or there is no personnel there, the trained personnel. So I will suggest to strengthen those, because the scheme is there. Optical fiber is being placed in many of the villages, but the use is not happening. So I will start from there. And other than that, in schools, in primary schools and in secondary schools, the training of students at younger age for computer and internet, and for the beneficial use can be promoted in schools and colleges.
Okay. For example, you want to train youths from 15 years to 25 years. All should have at least digital literacy, means not expert, but basic thing they can perform. How many trained personnel you require in Bihar to impart them education regarding digital literacy?
Sir, before moving forward, I should have the data, like I should have survey how many of them are already digitally literate, and looking.
Okay. Listen, you already are staying in Bihar. At least you have some rough estimation. It is not about you will count everyone. You have some rough estimation, I think.
Sir, like I say that in Bihar currently under 25 population is 55%, 58%, approximately 60%, and the population of Bihar is currently from census 2011 it was around 10 crores something. So I need to train approximately 6 crores of people. And
I asked about youths from 15 to 25 years. So 60% plus youths are just in 15 to 25 years.
Sir, I made a mistake. I had to remove below the 15 years. And that population, maybe, I don't know the exact number, up to 18 years, the population is 48%. So I can go for 45% or something. Then it comes to around 15% of Bihar population. That is 1 crore 50 lakhs. And I assume that around 50 lakhs.
Means you assumed Bihar's life expectancy at birth is 100 years.
This is the data of census. Census data gives those data who have survived.
Okay, no problem.
I have.
Okay. Yes. In Bihar, Cobra Battalion is also situated. Are you aware?
I am not exactly aware it is in Bihar or not.
Okay. Which district of Bihar is mostly affected by Maoist activities?
Some of the southern districts of Bihar is affected by Maoist activity, like in Gaya, a bit of Kaimur, in Nawada, in border area. Aurangabad, Jamui also. Yes.
In Aurangabad, one of the battalion, Cobra 205 is located, and it is covering obviously Battalion Headquarters is there, and the companies are working in different location. Okay, what is the full form of Cobra?
Cobra full form: Combat Battalion for Resolute Action.
Okay, sometime just Commando Battalion for Resolute Action. Okay.
Yes, sorry.
Sometime back during communication, you said in India or particularly in Bihar, a small and marginal farmers are majority. What is the definition of marginal farmers?
Sir, in India, marginal farmers are those farmers who have less than 1 acres of land. And for a small, the limit goes to 2 acres.
So in Bihar, approximate how much population is having in the category of marginal farmer list percentage wise?
Sir, I don't know about the exact marginal farmers, but 93% of the population in Bihar are under small and marginal.
Okay. Have you heard about Uberization of agriculture?
I have not heard the term, but I can get. I have read somewhere that Uber is coming in the agriculture sector and lending the agricultural machines to the farmer. So it may be related to that.
It is not just a specific about Uber company. Uberization is a general term. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Yes. See what happens now. In rural area in Bihar, if someone is asking for detergent powder, they will say, give us Nirma. Obviously, they are specifically not asking for Nirma brand, but they are asking for detergent powder. Or for toothpaste, they are asking Colgate. Colgate de do. That means they are not specifically asking Colgate company. They are just asking for that toothpaste. Okay. So
Okay.
it is about Uberization. So is Uberization sustainable in Bihar?
Sir, I would say it is sustainable in Bihar because if there is a competition in private sector and different private sectors are coming to lend agriculture machines, the cost will go down. And if farmers can take those big machines, which cost a lot on rent, either farming cooperative or if they can get by themselves, then they can increase the productivity. And once the productivity is increased a bit, eventually the cycle of growth will come and it will sustain itself.
Have you heard about Common Services Center?
Yes, sir.
Under which ministry it is working?
It is working under, sir, I'm not sure, but I'm not sure. Can I make a guess?
Yes, you can guess.
It may be under the IT ministry or maybe rural development ministry. Probably IT ministry.
Yes, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. What are their functions?
Sir, they help the people in rural area or in urban areas to get the telecommunication services, to apply the form or to have the benefit of government welfare schemes or some primary jobs that the information technology has made it easier for us.
So you belong to Nalanda. Can you tell me literacy rate in Nalanda?
Sir, according to last census, the literacy rate of Nalanda is around 74%.
Okay, good. Is there any scheme for make literate those people who missed during their time as education?
Right now, that kind of a scheme is New India Literacy Rate that has been started few days back to literate the adults who has missed that opportunity.
If you have written traveling as your hobby, if you want to go to Ladakh, what items you will keep?
If I would have to go to Ladakh, I don't know right now there's a bus facility or not.
Dear, you will not keep bus with yourself, na?
I will plan accordingly. If I have to go by bike, then I will take safety gears also. If I will traveling by bike. Other than that, I will take clothes for cold areas, for some normal clothes, shoes, spare shoes also, a bit of snacks.
If you
During
want, if
traveling.
you go to Kutch, run of Kutch,
If I am going to run of Kutch, I will not take the woolen clothes. I will take normal plain clothes, t-shirt or something that is not a cold area. And the humidity is more there, so I think normal cotton clothes will suffice, and along with some snacks and all.